Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. So, time for supper. So, I came across something today, and I told you I've been doing salads every day this week. I had one for lunch too, so let's hope it lasts the whole week. But anyway, I have some water getting ready to boil for our dinner tonight. But I thought I came across this thing that was called Judy Garland's 5-minute French dressing. So I thought, well, we're doing salads this week. Let's try it. Alright, so first thing we need is a half a cup of olive oil. And that's, whoa, that's about what I had left in there too. Especially the part that I just spilt on myself. It'll be great for the skin. Definitely have to clean it up before we go to the next thing though. Alright, so we need a half a cup of that. We need 4 tablespoons of vinegar. It didn't say what kind, so I assume white vinegar. So I have to open up a new one of those. So let's get 4 tablespoons of that. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Let me check this. Oh, it's boiling. So we're going to add 2 cups of macaroni to the boiling water. We'll get to everything else we need here in just a minute. I need a teaspoon of salt. I think it's fun to just kind of try to learn other stuff. And I'm making that a very scant. I don't think you need that much salt in anything. Alright, and a teaspoon of sugar. And then you need a teaspoon of paprika. I imagine that's what gives it its color. And then it says half a clove garlic minced. I think it's supposed to say clove. So I'm just going to use a scant teaspoon for that. Alrighty. Now we're going to put, I just had it somewhere, see? Alright, now, whoa, that didn't all go in there. We want all that in there. Now we're going to put the lid on it, and we're going to shake it up really good. It looks pretty. Let's see if we can take just a little taste of it. Not what I consider my favorite. I think I'd put just a little bit more sugar in it, to be honest. Because with that vinegar, it kind of makes it kind of strong. Alright, now I'm going to put that in the fridge and let me get everything else around, and I'll be right back. Alright, so while I'm waiting on the noodles, I've got the plastic cheese. It calls for 10 to 12 slices. I'm only doing 7. I have more, but I don't think we need that much, considering we're going to use other cheese as well. I'm going to just chop that into little pieces. Alright, we're going to just throw that in the bowl. And then, let me get a different knife here. Alright, so tonight's meat is none other than Spam. Tom's gonna love me for that one. And I've gotten a comment on about the amount of food I have in my freezer, and I think she just commented back and I haven't answered it or read it yet. But I do feed other people, and if you guys don't prep like I do, we all don't do the same thing. You see me cook for my son. I've cooked for Jack. Homeless, whatever. Everybody preps differently. So I guess there's always going to be hate somewhere, you know. I'll read the rest of the comment, but alright, let's get this. I know it says on this recipe not to cut it up or not to fry it, but I don't think Tom would eat it unless I did. So I'm going to put it in smaller chunks than they probably would for this dish, but that's just so he doesn't get a ton at one time. And in the meantime, make sure you're preheating your oven at 325, because this is going to cook in the oven for an hour and 30 minutes. Seems like a long time for noodles that are already cooked and stuff, but we'll see. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Alright, let me get these noodles drained and then I'll be right back to you. Alright, so the noodles are done. Now I'm going to brown up that Spam, or the Walmart equivalent of it. We're going to get that browned up. I just think Spam tastes better when it's warm. Personal opinion, just saying. Alright. Now, while that's going on, I'm going to add at once a half a tablespoon of minced onion, and then we're going to put that cheese in there. Might as well get everything mixed up while we're right at it. Now I'm going to make this more of a complete dish, so I'm going to add some frozen peas to it. And then I can get stuff out of my freezer too. Now it says 10.5 ounce of cream of chicken soup, or you can use milk, either way. I'm going to use the soup. And if I need to add milk, I will. Alright. Look at that. We're going to get that all added in there. I'm going to stir this up a little bit. Alright, and then we're going to mix this together. And like I say, if you need it to be creamier, there's no reason you can't add milk to it too. And I think actually just onion flakes doesn't seem like enough to me. So I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Not a whole lot of salt, but some. And on that dressing, before I pour it on Tom's salad, I'm going to let him try it, see if he likes it. So we don't waste the whole salad. I think, honestly, we're probably going to have to add some milk. You never know when you get someone else's recipe. This is called Spam Hot Dish. It's put out by food.com. And it depends on how creamy you like your stuff. So let me get this warmed up a little bit, and then I'll be back. Alright, so now I got this sizzling pretty good. We're going to add that to the mac and cheese. And get that stirred in as well. And I think with the cheese melting, it's going to give it some kind of juice. You know what I mean? So it's not so dry. But I really think that I want to add just a little bit of milk. Not too much, but a little bit. Because nobody likes dry food, I don't think. At least I don't. Alright, and let's get that stirred up in there too. Because even with my regular mac and cheese, if I use it out of a box, I add more milk to it, or more butter, so that it's a little bit creamier. Alright, I think that looks a little bit better. What do you think? I think it looks better. Alright, so now I'm going to bring my 9x13 pan over here. And let's get that poured in there. I've been trying to downsize what I've been cooking, but I'm following this recipe almost, well, not to a T, far from it. Alright, so you can see the chunks of cheese in there and everything. Then it calls for another cup of grated cheese. So I'm going to put grated cheese over the top. Just like so. Filling a few of the spots that I didn't get. And then I'm going to take those French fried onions that I had left, and I'm going to spread those on the top. I still won't use them all up, but it'll use up a few of them anyway. Alrighty. So now it's going to go in that 325 oven for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I'll keep checking it. If I think that's too long, then it'll come out sooner than that. So I will be back. I'm going to go read my comment and see how bad it is. And then I'll be back when this is done. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
He's going to try the dressing before he puts it on his salad.
That's pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. There was that. And there's that. Give her a try. And it is Spam. What do you think? Well?
Pretty good.
Even though it's Spam?
Even though it's Spam.
Yahoo! Awesome. So before I let you guys go, I want to just say something about a few comments today. I do not ever want you to stop commenting, and you can comment good or bad. And if I ever appear rude, I'm really, really sorry. I don't mean to. I double think everything before I post it. So the person that thought I was rude earlier today, I apologize to you. And please leave all your comments, good or bad. You know, I do this because it's my dream. And, you know, she said that if she didn't like my answer tonight, that she'd take it to TikTok. and I'm sorry that you feel that way. But I do have a lot of food in my freezer, and I will be using some of it up in the next couple of weeks. But I just wanted to say, if I've ever been rude to any of you, I truly apologize, because that's not who I am. You guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing. And goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.